What up, guys? Coach Murph here, coming to you with episode 6 of the Ask Coach Murph Show. First, I want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody. We hope you have a very healthy and very happy Thanksgiving. So enjoy the day, enjoy the family, get some good food in you because we'll need to work that stuff off on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So choose wisely what you're eating, but have a good time. Let's get into it, guys. First question, this comes from @OfficialLaxNews on Instagram. He asks, should each position have a different workout routine? You know, in the grand scheme of things, I would say absolutely not. You know, lacrosse players are lacrosse players. The only one that can be a little bit different is the goalie, right? Because they're not running up and down all game long. But that being said, what we do in the programming that we send is going to get you bigger, faster, stronger, more mobile, more flexible. So really it can apply to all positions. Where the different positions comes into play is when you do some of the ancillary work that we do. So, you have your big lifts that we do, you have your speed work, your agility work that we do, but then there's a lot of little ancillary lifts and exercises that you can do that are specific to your position. One example, as a deep hole, as a defensive player, if you go onto our YouTube channel, the deep hole positional check movement, there's a video about this. It's when you have one of those long PVC pipes, you get down to your squat stance or your D stance, and you're just shaking this thing back and forth. That's just to build up your forearm power, your wrist power, your hand grip strength. So that's a positional specific movement that you can do. But, big answer, no. Everything we do can apply to every single position for the field. The next question, guys, this actually came from a couple different people, so we're not going to specifically say who it was, but we had at least 4 people that sent this in. What is a good warm-up routine? So think about when you're warming up, guys, always, always, always be using dynamic movements, and that means not static stretches. Static stretches aren't going to really get you warmed up. They're not going to get you prepared for the field. There's been a lot of research done that that's almost worse for you than doing dynamic warm-ups. And what do I mean by dynamic movements? That means getting some high knees, you're doing some jogging, you're doing some walking lunges, you're doing movements that are dynamic. You're moving, you're sprinting up the field, you're doing 75% sprints, you're doing walking lunges, doing high knees, you're doing big skips. Any of that stuff, those are much, much better than the static stretches that you see most teams doing these days. So when you warm up, think about just getting moving. Spend at least 15 minutes doing that. You know what? This made me think. We'll record a warm-up video. We'll put it on our YouTube channel. Watch it. This is what we do with all of our players. Marcus Holman does it. Davey Emila does it. All the schools that we do programming for, they do this warm-up. So watch the video. We'll hopefully have that up by next week, given the holiday. But we'll have that up. Watch it, learn it, do it. And you'll feel much, much better as the game or practice or workout begins now that you've used these dynamic movements. And the next question, guys, again, we had a couple people send this in. So they asked, stretching, what should I be doing? When should I be doing it? Very, very good question. So we've split up the playlist on our YouTube channel to have mobility and flexibility playlists in itself. So definitely look at that. We're going to be adding a lot more movements to that just to help you guys out and to learn what you can be doing, to benefit you more on the field than what you might already be doing. So, when it comes to stretching, a post-workout stretch or mobility session is very, very important. And, the big things, especially as young high school men, hamstrings and hips. We sit a lot, right? All day long at school, on the bus, in the car, at home playing video games, stringing sticks, whatever you guys are doing in your off time, there's a lot of sitting, so your hips and your hamstrings get tight. So we really need to focus on getting that in. And I wouldn't just say stretch post-workout or pre-workout. Do it throughout the day. And we can show you different things to do so you're staying flexible, you're staying mobile. This is, the lack of flexibility leads to a lot of injuries, and this happens all the time. I personally had one in college. It kept me out for an entire season because my hamstrings were so tight. So spend a lot of time learning this and implementing it, and it'll help you down the road, guys. So thank you guys for these questions. We had 3 great questions today. The other ones we're going to save, hopefully use them for episode 7. But again, have a great Thanksgiving, guys. Thank you for watching. head over to our website, boostlacrosse.com. Check it out. Sign up for our workout programs. Definitely get signed up for our newsletter because we send stuff out every single week that will hopefully help you guys get better for next season. But as always, subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Have a great Thanksgiving, and we will see you guys next week.